Today's video, I'm going to talk about how to get your offer accepted in a multiple offer situation. My name is Eddie Blanco. I'm the broker of Stratwell, a real estate brokerage here in South Florida. We specialize in helping home sellers get the most for their house. And many times we're seeing buyers fight over homes, and many of them disappointed that they didn't get their offer accepted. The real estate market has shifted again. For a short time, when interest rates originally went up, buyers' demand had slowed, which made home buying a whole lot easier again. But since about mid-February of 2023, we have seen demand pick back up with a vengeance, and multiple offer bidding wars have begun once again. Here are some tips to follow to make sure your offer gets accepted. Number one, make sure that you're working with a real estate agent who has experience working with buyers and in a multiple offer situation. I recommend that you check the references of that agent and look online for their online reputation. If they don't have online reviews, it's something to be at least one red flag for you to consider working with that agent. Make sure you get references and check their online reputation. Number two, forget about the list price. The list price in a multiple offer situation only tells you that the list price is low and that people are going to bid that property up. So forget that I offered $5,000 or $10,000 over list price. List price should be considered irrelevant at this point. What you need to do is look at the most recent sales. The most recent sales will determine what you should offer on the property. And another consideration is look at the most recent sales and the timeline of those recent sales. For example, if a home comparable to the one you're looking at sold for $500,000 in January, and another one similar to that sold for $520,000 in March, and here we are in June, the trend is an upward trend, and you should consider making an offer in an upward trend as well, as opposed to just looking at the most recent comp. Perhaps an offer at $230,000 or $240,000 might be appropriate depending on the features, benefits of those homes, and the recent closed sales. The other thing is to look at the most recent actives, right? So if this property does not exist anymore, the one that you really like and want to make a bid on, if that property goes away, someone else bids on it, what's going to be left for you to look at? And it's important to look at that because that's just the reality of the market. And so that will help you also in determining where you should be. For example, if this one property is in the market at $550,000, you had a sale at $500,000, a sale at $520,000, you have multiple offers at $550,000, and the only other available property comparable is $600,000, then it gives you an indication that the trend is really moving up and that your offer below $550,000 may not cut it. I hope that gives you some ideas. Another thing to consider is make your offer terms better. Offer a strong down payment. Remove any concessions and request for seller to pay for any of your closing costs. Maybe work with the seller's preferred title company or the seller's preferred lender. Another thing to consider is perhaps shortening your inspection period. And another thought altogether is how about you just don't target low price listings. Instead, target a completely different home. Go after the properties that are listed high. Go after the properties that don't have a lot of photos on the MLS. Go after properties that look poorly presented on the MLS with poor photos, blurry photos, dark photos. Those are properties that might not be getting a whole lot of activity, and make reasonable offers on those homes. I've seen a lot of homes on the market that look great in person, but online look terrible. So my recommendation is go look at some of those not so pretty homes and go look at some of the ones that are priced a little higher. You'll find less competition in those homes and maybe get a better deal. So those are some of the tips for home buying in a multiple offer situation for buyers. And if you're a real estate agent, I created a similar video like this one, specifically targeted to help real estate agents make sure they have best tips available to get their offer accepted. For more information on videos like this and more information, please continue to follow us on our YouTube channel, like and subscribe, and share this if you found this information helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below. Thank you.